and in today's tutorial, it's going to be a continuation of the course CSS211, and we're going to be talking about the family court. With this being said, let's go straight into it. So we have CSS211, CSS211. I want to talk about the family court. Now, the family court is otherwise known as juvenile courts. Otherwise known as juvenile courts. Remember what we called juvenile in our previous class? Alright? Someone, an individual, a child, an individual below the age of 18 is seen as a juvenile legally. Okay? Now, family court is otherwise known as juvenile court because it's paternalistic philosophy. Because of its paternalistic philosophy. Now, a family court is a court that decides on matters and others which relate to family law. Decide on matters and others which relate to what? Family law. Okay? Now, the family court was first established in the United States in 1910. First established in US in 1910. First established in the United States in 1910. And then it was called domestic relation court. Okay, then it was called domestic relation court at its first initial establishment in 1910. Okay, according to Rigoli and Hewitt in 1991. Now, in juvenile court statutes, detention means the temporary care of children in physical restricting facilities pending adjudication, disposition, or implementation of disposition. Don't forget, we say juvenile. All right, it's child below 18. In such cases whereby they are being detained, okay, according to juvenile court statutes, detention, okay, detention means the temporary care of children in physically restricting facility of what? Children in physically restricting facility. Okay, physically restricting facilities pending adjudication, disposition, or the implementation of disposition. Now, in modern practice of legal separation, adult and juvenile offenders can be traced to developments in English custom and law. Okay, now the juvenile justice established the rights to juveniles to receive due process of law. Now, talking about juvenile, situations might warrant that they will be detained depending on the level of the case or the seriousness and intensity of the situation. So now it says here that juvenile justice system established the right of juveniles to receive due process of law. Okay, so we have that as that. Now let's continue. We have crime. Okay, not all on that. Now, according to Schwendinger's, all right, according to Schwendinger's definition of crime implies that the cause of crime exists in the institution of society and more especially in the institution of capitalist economy. Okay, according to Schwendinger's, he said crime exists in a society. Okay, the cause of crime exists in a society, all right, or in the institution of the society and more especially in the institution of the capitalist economy. When we say capitalist now, we're simply talking about when individuals, when the private sector is in charge of the economy. Okay, now it says there are 4 typical types of crime according to their nature of affiliation. Okay, so we have the 4 different types of crime. So we have the violent crime, property crime, violent crime, property crime, that's supposed to be violent, not violent. Violent crime, crimes, business crimes, and DB, property crime. I need to be careful of the words I use. Business / government crime, and this is substance abuse. All right, substance abuse. All right, I'm simply using this as a synonyms. You know, when I say substance, we should get that. So I'm simply using synonyms. I don't want to use the actual word. Just being careful of my words. Okay, now, and we have that as that. Now let's continue. When we say violent crime, what are we talking about? Violent crime are more feared. Okay, I think we are not mistaken. We've covered this. Just a moment. Okay, so when we talk about violent crime, it's said to be a more feared crime because violent crime consumes everything that comes before it. Okay, talking about property crime, it's only focused on the destruction of property. Business or government crime that involves maybe contract between 1 or 2 parties and government, and we have substance abuse. Right, these are crimes that, all right, substance are being abused or used as a, all right, as what used to propel certain behavior to crime or used to instigate, all right, certain behavior of crimes. So we have that as that. Now let's quickly talk about what is called, okay, embezzlement. Okay, embezzlement. Now, embezzlement is the act of wrongfully appropriating funds. Okay, act of what? Wrongly what? Wrongly appropriating funds that has been entrusted into one's care, but which is owned by someone else. Wrongly appropriating, channeling, moving, directing funds, okay, that has been entrusted into one's care. Okay, into one's care. So we have that as embezzlement. Simply saying that, let's say for example, a particular amount of money is entrusted to you for safekeeping, and instead of you to keep the money safely, you corner it and use it for your personal gain, okay, and you misappropriate the fund, okay. So we have that is that. Now let's quickly take down some of these abbreviations. Okay, let's take down some of these abbreviations. So we have NDLEA. This is my duster is kind of wet. The yellow duster is kind of wet. So we have NDLEA. Okay, NDLEA. We have Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency. All right, Nigeria Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Okay, so as well we have ICPC, Independent Corrupt Practices, ICPC. We have Independent, all right, Corrupt Practices, Independent Corrupt Practices, okay, and other related offenses, and other related offenses, okay, and other related offenses commission. So also we have the EFCC, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. EFCC, that's very close to I think the National Prevention of Nigeria and EFCC headquarters in Abuja shares almost the same space. All right, economic, all right, economic and financial crimes commission, okay, EFCC. And we also have FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps. FRSC. So we have Federal Road Safety Corps. So we have NAPTIP. We have the National Agency for Prohibition of Traffic in Person, all right, NAPTIP. It has a NAP, not NAP, NAPTIP. So we have the National Agency for Prohibition National Agency of Prohibition for Prohibition of Traffic in Person. So we have that as that. Now I think we'll call it wrap here for today, and we'll talk about, all right, in our next class we will be discussing, okay, I think the next class we'll be wrapping this class up, so we'll be discussing understanding deviance, what it means by understanding deviance. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I believe you have been able to gain a thing or two into this class. Please do well to submit your note to the appropriate quarters. If you are new to the channel, do well to smash the like button and the subscribe button. If you have anything you want to discuss with us, you can reach us through the website www.tutorial.com. Might be your TMA, other matters referring to now situation. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you all in subsequent tutorial. Do have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.